Good morning. I wish everyone a happy Valentine's Day. My name is Rana Sia, and I'm a Young Living distributor. My topic for this sharing is love and oils. So I'm going to go into sharing about how the oils work and what are the oils you can use. Oils and love, how oils can help you love and be in love. First thing we need to talk about is how oils work. Interestingly, the olfactory bulb, which is our sense of smell located in our brain, right, to process smells, is connected to our limbic brain, which is the hippocampus and the amygdala. And these two parts of our brain are the ones that works on our memory and our emotions. The hippocampus works on our working memory and short-term memory, while the amygdala is where it stores and releases emotion. So these two works very much together to determine our response. And essential oil molecules are light enough because not, our brain is very well protected. And there is this thing called the blood-brain barrier, which blocks a lot of things from affecting our brain. But the essential oil molecules are light enough to pass through our blood-brain barrier, and the biochemicals of the oils, right, can stimulate our brain. This is how aromatherapy works. So having said that, it is also very important, right, what you are smelling. So, and there are different grades of oils out there, different grades of like something that smells good, right, doesn't mean it is good. So you have to really know the different grades, what are they used for. And for today's sharing, right, I'm going to be talking about the oils in the grade A, which is the super duper pure essential oils. Previously, we call it the therapeutic grade, but in Singapore, that seems to be not allowed. So we can only say pure essential oils. It's very pure because the oils are extracted through pure steam distillation and filtered very cleanly and tested 2 to 3 times. That is the Young Living seed to sale standard. So the oils I'm using are Young Living essential oils. Okay. So I'm going to, the oils I'm going to talk about today, right, please go for only the grade A. Do not use those grade B's one, like those that you can find anywhere. For example, Ylang Ylang is about $70 for members price, about $70 in Singapore. If you find a bottle of Ylang Ylang going at 18, it's very likely that it is probably in the grade B, between B and C, so do be careful of that. Okay, now I'm going to start and go into the first oil, Ylang Ylang. Why do I talk about Ylang Ylang? Because Ylang Ylang is the oil that is the oil that reminds you to love yourself. It is an oil of self-love. And I always feel that in order to love, you have to feel loved first. You have to love yourself first before you can love others, before you can love your husband, before you can love your children. So Ylang Ylang is very important because a lot of times, right, we put everything first. We put our children first, we put our spouse first, we put our career first, but we forgot to take care of ourselves. And we always put ourselves last. So that this oil, right, reminded us to take care of ourselves. And Ylang Ylang is the only oil or plant documented that the aroma can balance the yin and the yang energies and helps you feel balanced. It combats anger, low self-esteem, and it increases focus of thoughts. So it filters out negative energy and restores confidence and peace in you. So this is the power of Ylang Ylang. And how do you use Ylang Ylang? For emotional oils, right, I like to apply. You can diffuse with a diffuser, or you topical application. You can apply over your heart, on your wrist, side of your neck, wear it like a perfume, or and then you massage over the rim of your ear, something like this. You can just like massage. Yeah, this is all our emotional points are at. So it helps you to, sometimes if you feel stressed, right, you can just pull your ear. It will help you make, it will help make you feel better. And so this is how you use ylang ylang, and you can inhale directly from palm. Okay, so let me talk about the next oil. Now, forgiveness. This I feel that this is very important, because if you don't have it in your heart to forgive, right, how can you love properly? If there's like misgivings, distrust, unforgiveness, you cannot love effectively. So this is why this oil is very important, and it's why it is here on my list. This blend, forgiveness, is a unique Young Living blend. This blend helps you to release hurt feelings, negative emotions and memories. It helps you to move past your emotional barriers and attain higher awareness, and assists you to forgive and let go. Because sometimes, right, so like for example, Chinese, we like to say 说者无意，听者有心. It means that the person who speaks, right, is not conscious, but the person who listens, right, takes it to heart. So a lot of times, some careless remarks like, ah, yeah, you're always like that. You know that person who hears it, for example, you like to say, your child, ah, yeah, you're always so careless. And the child will take it to heart, and they feel it and they remember it. Because, and maybe 10, 20 years later, right, they will say, you are the one who said I'm very careless. So I'm careless, lor. That happens. So this is why forgiveness is very important. It's not just us to others, it's what we listen as well. Some careless remarks, people did not mean it, like and we took it to heart. So we have to learn to regularly forgive and let go. And a lot of times I find that it is ourselves, right, that we cannot let go the most. We are always, like, for some wrong words we say, like, oh shit, why did I say that, huh? That is where, like, I cannot forgive myself. No, why do I say that and hurt? Or I said something mean, like for example, my daughter, oh, today's Valentine's Day, right, and my daughter made me this very cute little book, and she draw my logo, OilyBebe logo on the cover, and she was like, mommy, 我做给你的. And I was like, okay, because I was so busy with work and everything, but that's my excuse. I did not react in time to acknowledge her effort. And now I feel bad. I can't wait for her to get off from school and make it up to her. It's not too late lah, trust me, because children have very big heart for the parents. They always choose to forgive and let go. It's only when we are adults, right, that we probably lost this skill, so we start to do that. And when your child sees you forgive and let go, it will help empower them as well, that they are doing the right thing. So this is part of emotional balancing. Now, okay, this is very interesting. I saw this on two of my friends on Facebook posted this. So it's a, let's imagine this is husband and wife. So the wife is hanging over the cliff, and then the husband is trying to save the wife, but because of the rock on him, right, he is unable to exert more strength to pull her up. And because there is a poisonous snake there, right, biting her hand, preventing her from having the strength to help herself, to help him. So in the husband's mind, he may be thinking, I am hanging here for her life, Why is she not putting in more effort to get up? And maybe the wife is thinking that he why is he not using more strength to pull me up? It's simply a case of miscommunication. So use forgiveness and just talk it through, like have an open heart, have an open communication, and allow yourself to have a good talk, like with the person you are having the challenge to forgive with, and forgiveness can take place. So this is very interesting. I saw it on Facebook. Now, how do you use forgiveness? You first of all, you prepare your list of things. You can do it mentally or you can write it down. Things of people or event that you want to forgive, or the situation you're in that you want to be forgiven. Like for example, for my case, it's like, oh, I wish I had start saving money when I start working. That would have made my life so much easier. If only someone has told me to start saving regularly. In fact, someone did. My mom did, but I never listened. So that is unforgiveness. So you can mentally prepare your list, and then you take the oil, you you activate it, and you apply it in a clockwise direction over your belly button. So this is where our belly tends to get huge, right? It's where the unforgiveness, qi, or the qi of unforgiveness is hidden. So the bigger belly you have, the chances are you have more unforgiveness. So apply over your belly button and give it a release. And you inhale directly from palm. And you can do it continuously, as in keep using forgiveness until you don't feel the misgiving in your heart, until you feel you have let go already. Okay, so now let me go on to the next oil. So now to start forgiveness, right, other than communicating takes humility. And you have to, if you don't think you are in the wrong, you will never bring yourself to have an open talk or action to start the forgiveness. This is why I put humility in my list, because having humility and forgiveness helps us to heal ourselves and our earth. It's very important to have this humility spirit in our heart, and that's when forgiveness can take place. Humility is an integral ingredient in obtaining forgiveness and is needed for a closer relationship with your God. Now, after you have made peace, forgiveness, you start to take care of yourself, you start to take care of your feeling. When you start to feel good inside, you feel great outside. And I always believe, right, sexy is not a size. Sexy is a feeling. I love this quote. I found it on the internet. It is a feeling, because I have seen plus size women who are the sexiest woman I've ever seen. Like recently, there's this Victoria's Secret model, the lady with a mole on her this on the side of a cheek or something, and she's very sexy, but all the fashion magazines all say she's plus size, she's too fat. But I think she looks amazing and she is sexy. And look at our fellow Indian ladies. They are sexy. They are so sexy with their eyeliner and the way they carry themselves. They are sexy. It's a feeling, it's an attitude, and I really enjoy that. And it's not a size. Size is like you can be skinny and you can still be sexy. It's how you feel confident and carry yourself. So to feel sexy in and out, right, we do have the oils that can help you, because feeling sexiness, confidence is an issue, and the oils can help with confidence. Now, Rose. How can I talk about Valentine's Day without talking about rose? Rose is its beautiful fragrance is intoxicating, and it's a aphrodisiac. Like it gives you feeling and the mood. It helps brings balance and harmony, allowing one to overcome insecurities. The effects of rose on the heart brings good cheer with calming and lightness of spirit. Rose is beautiful. It is rose. It is the most expensive oil in the Young Living collection, but it's definitely there's a reason for its price. So, how do you use rose? Now, same as ylang use it. Wear it like a perfume, diffuse. I won't diffuse rose lah, it's too expensive. But if you have a room full of people and you want to benefit everyone, just diffuse lor. And put it over your heart, your wrist, side of neck, over the rim of your ears. Husbands who are not too, like for example, if you feel you want your husband to be a bit more romantic, you let him inhale some rose, or you put it on yourself and you go near him, and inhaling rose, right, can put him in the mood also. And the second oil I'm going to talk about, okay, the fifth oil actually, jasmine. Jasmine is another very beautiful, has a very beautiful aroma that recently I have started to enjoy. And jasmine is nicknamed the queen of the night because the jasmine flower has the best quality for distillation into essential oils only at night. So the farmers are picking the oils at night to get the best yield, the highest quality oils for us. And just imagine how the fragrance of jasmine can uplift you and give you the confidence you need to feel sexy just by the nickname of Queen of the Night. Wow. So, and our Indian ladies again, they wear jasmines in their hair. Just that smell makes them feel sexy, and we can see when you feel it, you bring it out and people can see it. Wow, this is one confident, sexy and beautiful lady. And think sexy so that you can be sexy. So confidence, emotional, that's why I feel emotional clearance is very important. And then you start to look into using the oils. Now, how to use jasmine? Same as rose and ylang. You apply over your heart, wrist, side of neck, and over the rim of your ears. Then you direct inhalation from palm. Now, you cannot expect changes to happen overnight. You need to give it some time. It's some inner work. You probably need. I'm not sure how deep seated are your unforgiveness, things like that. So give it a week or two, and initially the emotional clearing may be uncomfortable. If it gets too uncomfortable, you may stop. If it's not too bad, carry on until you start to feel the joy in your heart. Changes will come, just give it time. Okay, now we have talked about the oils mostly for the ladies, right? I feel, unless some men are humble enough to admit they have this emotional clearance. Men can be sexy too, yes. Okay. Oh, this is a very cute graphic cartoon by this lady. So she is like sexpectation and reality. When we watch those romantic movies, all those, wow, we see that, wow, so sexy, wow, the mood is great, but reality is not like that. Because in a movie we have the makeup crew, the hairstylist, everyone on standby to do the hair. Wow, put it there. Take photo. quick shoot now, while the hair is in place. So that is the sexpectation. Reality, so be realistic lah. If your man is not a very romantic man, you don't expect him to suddenly be lovey-dovey or things like that. So be realistic and enjoy. Then you can enjoy better when you can manage your sexpectation. And then see, yeah, so you see the bathtub scene, right? The best scene I think I can remember is from Pretty Woman, Julia Roberts, and what's that guy's name? Richard Gere's. So, but in reality, it's a struggle to have two person in one bathtub. You know how I've said it's a lot of people to do one movie. We have the cinematographer, the storyboard artist. As some directors use them, like Steven Spielberg, they use storyboard artists. So it's a lot of people to prepare and set up everything and get the actors in place. So be be realistic. What is reality? Just try and enjoy, have fun. Yeah. Okay, now I've come to the oils for the men. So the men need support as well, because I think men has higher endurance, but there are reports that say women have higher threshold for pains. But the men's, especially because of their work, but my husband, he's working in IT, so he's carrying heavy stuff here and there. He needs a lot of support on his lower backs. So and especially if they work with computers or the radiation, you want to take care of them, help them feel better. So the oils I've shortlisted, there are a few others, but I've shortlisted this for the men: goldenrod, nutmeg, cypress, Idaho blue spruce, Mister is a blend, and Sutran also another blend. So if your man wears cologne, right, you can encourage them to switch to Sutran. It smells great. And after you apply, right, it smells good. But my husband is not into Sutran, so but it's okay if because women can wear Sutran as well. So I'm using that instead. Since he don't want to use it, so I use it lah. Then goldenrod is a very good goldenrod. And then nutmeg is very for the adrenal, give them energy. Cypress for the circulation, and blue spruce is very high in frequency. Some say the frequency is higher than rose, and so it gives them energy. At the end of the day, they are tired, so you want them to have energy as well. Blue spruce. And how to use, you can apply on tailbone, apply on inner thigh, or take note again, I'm talking about grade A oils, okay? Or topical application, for example, goldenrod on the rod, nutmeg on the nut, you know what I mean, right? Yeah. The Chinese, we say 以形补形, like pig brain for brain. So this is what we say, 以形补形. Okay. So now that I'm coming to an end of my presentation, above all this, right, put on love, which is the bond of perfection. So on days you may feel lousy, you don't feel like loving anyone, it's okay, just take an oil that you love. It may not be in my list, it could be your lavender or your frankincense. Just inhale and relax or stress away. Because love is the bond of perfection. Even days when you don't feel good, right, the love is still there. Okay, so with that, thank you for tuning in. So if you're keen to sign up and get the oils already, you may click on the sign up button. It's on my Facebook page, right? Yeah, there's a sign up button. You can click there and they'll link you to a page to sign up with my member number, so that you will be signed with me, or drop me a comment to get in touch if you want to know more. Then I'm back to me again. Okay, so for this month, right, if you sign up with me, I will recommend you get the premium starter kit, because it's a kit with all the basic oils and the diffuser, and that is the best you can to start your journey. And for this month, right, if you sign up with the premium starter kit, I'm gonna throw in this 12 oil box as an extra free gift for you for this month of February, where you can put your oils in. 12 oils enough, more than enough for your premium starter kit oils. And I'm also going to give you a DIY perfume that I made with I made it with ylang ylang and stress away. So you can just, so this will be my free gift for members who sign up for the with me for the premium starter kit this month of February. Okay, and thank you so much for tuning in. So I'll be sharing more in future about oils that you can use for your children, for your spouse, and I also share about how I start oiling. Okay, so thank you very much, and thank you, and leave a comment if you have anything to, if you want to get in touch. Okay, bye bye.